She take my money when I'm in need. Yes, she's a trifling friend indeed. Oh, she's a gold digger and way over town. That digs on me.
Hey, ladies and jerks, bitches.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome back.
Yeah, two for this week, huh?
Yeah, back to back.
So much fuckery. It called for it.
Yeah, what the hell?
We couldn't let this just go by. We've got to talk about it. And everybody be honest. You're here for it.
I'm here for it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
I'm
always
so here for it.
Yeah.
There will be nobody up here on this panel that will say, everybody just stop. When's it going to stop? Don't worry. You don't have to hear any of those stupid lectures.
This is how we order golden toilets.
Yes.
Yeah, because you freaking idiots keep us in content for fucking days, man.
Yep. That's why we can
Keep going.
afford to shit on golden toilets.
They'll clip that. They'll believe it.
Right?
Oh, so
I've been shitting purple.
Yeah. Who wants to start off with the whole thing? I'm still catching up myself.
Tangeray, I think you.
There's multiple things here.
Yeah.
First of all, Frosty, you're a dirty, dirty bitch. That's all I have to say to you. All of your backhanded behind the scenes bullshit, I really hope that people know now, since it's all out in the forefront, nobody can trust your ass. End of story. Purple, you got a lot of fucking nerve coming for Tabby for the fucking lies that she told, because she at least told lies to cover her ass. You just did it for shits and giggles.
Right. She lies for sport, it seems.
She came out blazing, y'all. I said,
Oh my
Tangeray,
God,
you
she
go
did.
ahead. And she said, listen.
I've been
That
stewing.
Tangeray.
I have definitely been stewing on that.
Not the first time either.
Get it out.
What the hell? We were going through all those past lives. My personal favorite was the Tabby text and the Discord, because it's clear who's running the show. When the first time, I don't think people got the full experience, because when you watch it the first time, you miss so much. You have to see this shit. It takes until like the third time that you watch this till you truly understand what's going on. And Purple's unpreparedness was, it was obvious that she didn't even want to do this. She didn't even have screenshots. Like, she was literally screenshotting as this whole live was going on. Like, she's a puppet with Frosty's hand up her ass. So now, like, what the hell is going on? So this whole freaking fallout and fight with and it's fake. It's not even real. It's fake.
Is this a manufactured beef, from what I understand, so that Frosty could get in Discords? I hate it for y'all that let her in.
Freaking shit saw that coming.
Yeah. And then we heard that she thought, thank you, Buckeyed Mama, for being honest. I appreciate that. And I'm not just saying that. I heard what you said to Purple.
Oh, we have
hello.
What?
Hello,
sorry.
Sexy lady.
It's
Sorry.
vintage.
Hey. Did you not get your circle?
Yes, but I have been running all day, and I just got my circle, and then I was going to come in here once I got in here, and I was going to try to fix it.
Okay.
Add it to my avatar. And
I knew you wanted a circle, so.
That's where the link was. Hello, everybody. I can't see.
Hey, Vintage. Welcome to the Circle of Jerks.
Welcome, Vintage.
Thank y'all so much.
SoCal, we're waiting on you too.
Yes, SoCal is welcome. And in the meantime, again, thank you, Buckeyed Mama. Not that we ever trusted Frosty, but I do appreciate your honesty. So Frosty also wanted to figure out who us jerks were. Frosty, we allowed you in our chat, but you were never getting close like that.
Yeah, and then these freaking dumbasses go and freaking let her in their discords. Like, what the hell did you think was gonna happen? Like, come on now.
It's Frosty. Nothing changed, okay? You're not special.
And then what was the whole purpose? So they staged a fight and this Discord trolling and infiltrating just to figure out who we are.
Lord help them. If that's all
Really?
you've got to do to figure out who us jerks are, I don't know what to tell you.
Let's not forget the whole Levi threatening Purple about releasing messages between the two of them.
Yeah.
Between Frosty and Purple, right?
Well, then that makes me ask: Did Levi know that this beef was manufactured, or was he playing into it as well?
I think that there probably really was beef over Frosty sending Vintage a text message when Perp was trying to fight with Vintage.
Yes. And I kind of
it
blew
was
that one. I didn't really mean to get that included in that recording, but I did.
right, but you know what? It just shows that she was, because Perp was really surprised by that. So it tells you that Frosty was indeed playing both sides of the fence. And she does this all over the place.
Makes sense. Makes
I
sense.
bet her nanny hurts as bad as Heidi's from riding that fence.
Right.
So I think that there was actually a real fight, but Perp fights with everybody. She tries to stir up whatever, because I mean, I've probably got a million clips. Well, not that's an exaggeration.
Yeah, we're not like Heidi with 1,000 screenshots. No,
I have several clips of Purple saying that she's here for the drama. It brings in the views. It brings in the clicks. And then her crying like, I don't understand how this is. Why does it always happen to me? And I'm trying to take my channel in a certain direction, and this they come in and start stuff. I have a clip of her saying that who wants to fight tonight?
Girl, you don't
coming
want this
online
work for real, right? Right.
What does she want? Does she want to be up there with the big girls or not?
Hey, Purple, let me know when you're ready to jump off the porch. Just let us know. Hey, West Coast.
Hey, ladies.
Hey, what's up, Cal?
Hey.
Hello.
So,
Gone quiet.
As Perp would say, so. That means I don't know what to say next.
And everything like that. So.
You know.
Look, I think also there is a few people in the community that, like to go on different, go to different creators. Fair enough. If you don't want to pick sides, you just want to be friendly with everyone. There's no problem with that. You can do that. But don't be conniving bitches and backstabbing where you're going to, act like you're fighting with one person and then you go to another. You know what I mean? Don't play that game. We're all grown women. Don't play it.
It's weird. Yeah, you preach, Buttercup, because that is weird.
Sorry, we're all in a mood.
Yeah, I'm going to assume we're in our 30s, 40s, and older. I mean, come on. What are you doing?
Grow up. We're not in high school. We're not. I was going to say we're not mean girls. Well, we're definitely not mean girls.
We're mean grills.
We some mean girls. Mean girls going on.
This
grow up.
Whole time I'm just dumbfounded because like in my early 40s I'm sitting here thinking like, do these women not have friends like in real life? Do they not have
maybe they did
jobs or just people to talk to outside? Like I'm thinking, okay, now all this shit's happening on a Sunday. And do they not go to brunch with people on Sundays or church or meet with friends or just have other shit to do besides being fucking degenerates on a
No.
fucking app. I mean,
They
You
don't.
got a
After seeing the way
husband.
they act,
yeah,
after
to
seeing the
take
way they act on here, I can understand why they don't have friends in real life.
right and to
You
take the
just
time.
Would
answered
you
the
go to
question.
brunch with them?
Hell
Who would go to
no.
brunch
Hell
with
no.
them?
No
Jesus.
way.
Oh, Harley brought up a good point that we don't want to forget, y'all. Where they were being sneaky in Buddy's back chat
Oh yeah,
to
we're going to
find
get on
out
that.
some sick stuff that he's probably lying about his own daughter.
And they
Okay,
jumped in there quick too to hear
Eliza
all
knows
that.
everybody that was in there.
It's
Yep, I
grotesque.
got a
Just
list.
grotesque.
I got a list like perp, but I can read it.
Everybody that needed to know the traumatic incident. You guys are sick.
Yeah, like it's
Y'all,
some kind of freak show. Like it's probably something horrific that she would die if anybody found out. And here he's selling tickets for back chat.
I have
And you know
never
what? I
done that
don't.
before.
Oh,
Jumped up
sorry.
in somebody's back chat, but I did. And when they didn't know I was
Good
back
for
there,
you.
and I
Yeah,
heard
good for you,
Karen
vintage.
say she was Wildflower, I like to have died. I felt like I was 007 or something back there. I just found out the best juicy information that Karen was Wildflower. I was like, oh, I can't wait to get out of here. It was amazing.
You did good. I mean, you grabbed that link, you snuck right in, and they didn't even know it.
Hey, the link was dropped in a public chat,
Yep.
so it was fair game for
Fair
anyone
game.
to join. And if they didn't notice that people were back there, then that's on them.
That's exactly right. You got to be smarter than that.
Yeah, I always know when someone's in our back chat.
You should pay attention. Yeah.
Can
So
I
he
say
was
I
going to
don't?
drop. He was going to drop
Sorry.
something about it. No, I'm sorry. You go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to say quickly, before you girls get into it, I don't know Kim or Buddy. Don't really, I watch it from time to time. But the thing is, what got me is, as a parent, do not, and I'm observing this, you should never bring your personal, family issues onto YouTube. Father and daughter, keep it in the back. Deal with it in a personal matter, but he should never come out with any information about his daughter. And you know what? From what I see, Kim is a sweet lady. Leave it behind the scenes and don't bring it to, and these ladies wanting to know what the gossip is and everything, that is just plain wrong. Imagine if it was your children, or imagine if it was your parent doing it to you. Put yourself in Kim's shoes. That is
Can
just
you
so wrong.
imagine the heartache
Don't
that she
do it.
felt? Yeah.
Yeah, like it would have broken my heart if my parent had done that to me. Well, it would have been like, hell no, you're bringing this to the public. Like,
And
I
not
don't know what Buddy is
everything,
thinking.
yeah, not everything is
Sorry,
meant for YouTube. Not everything.
no.
Especially like you
Family
said.
matters are not
Yeah. Right.
meant for YouTube. Keep it personal. I don't care
You
who
come
you
here
are,
to
what
have a
you are,
good
what you've done.
time.
Exactly.
Not
Keep it
make
within
it
the
about
family.
family issues. That's just too much.
All right, so here is who all was so eager to jump back there and hear about childhood traumatic event that's supposed to be a secret that Buddy wanted to tell.
And
It
let's
was
remember Buddy's her father.
Well, now
right.
to clear that up, it wasn't so much as a secret because I believe that Kim has talked about it before.
Right.
But
Right.
he was saying that she was lying about it. He was
Right.
accusing a child of lying about it, and that he had proof that she was lying about it.
And she was a child at the time, wasn't she, vintage?
Yes.
When this occurred, yeah. But last night when he made that offer, Perp was there, Buddy, Ink, Chris, Heidi, Brenda, Karen, and Lori. And what about Country Christian? Was she there also? I heard that, but I'm not.
Yes.
Can anybody confirm that? Okay, and Country
Now, I
Christian.
cannot confirm about when Purple took it to her live.
Mm-hmm.
I can't confirm who was there at that time,
Who ultimately made it into that
but yes, I'm
one?
sure it,
We heard the greetings as Buddy left his live for a while, and we could hear
we definitely
him
knew
in the
Heidi.
other one.
Hmm.
We know Heidi was there. And what the hell with Karen Wildflower? And she doesn't know that that's a fucking rose. Come
I
on.
said the same
This
thing.
is the intelligence level over there.
She's Purple's friend. God help her.
That explains a lot.
But that has been discussed, and it was said that the reason that that happened like that was to keep it off public. That he was going to do it anyway, and that's why so many people went back there was to keep
No,
him
that's not
from.
that's not okay. They could have taken a stand and nobody went back there, and guess what? He would have said, nobody's interested in that.
You think so?
It's not
Well,
appropriate.
he'd been threatening it for what, a day, all day, and still hadn't come out with it. But then he wanted his 10 people
They're
in the back
disgusting.
chat.
They're disgusting.
I it's
Anybody that went back there for the reasons of hearing that are disgusting. There's no redemption.
None.
none.
No redeeming qualities in that kind of character.
Not that I
Spin
saw
it,
any in the first
spin it
place.
however
but-
you want.
Yep.
It's disgusting.
What's the whole like premise behind like these channels anyway? Like, who the hell is Buddy, and what's he on YouTube for? Like, what's the whole purpose? Is he on here for a reason, or is he just come on YouTube and show his nasty hair and be like, send me money?
And cuss.
Yes, that was
It's
it
the
right
money.
there. It was about him trying to. He saw that people got sent cash apps and went, and he got a few when he was over in either Shorty's or the tavern. I'm not sure which.
Absolutely, he was
And
raking them in.
and he was getting some, and he was playing his guitar, and he was kind of funny and silly, and people sent him a few bucks here and there. Well, that got Buddy a little excited. He said, let me do this on my own. Let me not have to worry about other people maybe getting sent cash apps. Let me just funnel the cash apps all to right here. And Buddy was born. The
And
Buddy channel.
What's preventing this dude from just getting a job? Is he claiming a disability or something?
A skill set.
The haircut.
No arms and no legs.
The haircut.
I think she might have nailed it.
I was a hiring manager for years. The haircut alone would have been like, yeah, probably.
Doesn't wash it.
Yeah.
Or brush it.
Thank you, Justin. And that's right. We're always lurking. Hence the name. Thank you, Justin.
Somebody is always lurking.
See, I'm not ashamed of it. If most of these people try to hide that they're lurking, we're lurking.
I'm lurking and recording now.
I am everywhere.
I am too. I watch all kinds of different things, so you just never know. You know what I mean? And we all watch different things. So when we come together, we normally have some interesting things to say.
Occasionally I'll chat. Sometimes, most of the time, I stay out of your chat and I just listen and I watch.
You ladies have been around for a long time, and you know that my YouTube experience, I'm still kind of a baby. But what makes somebody, let's just say like Purple, who picks one person, one person, and they continually go after that person, go after that person, go after that person, go after that person. And then they find somebody else, and then they go after that person, and after that person, and after that person, and after that person. Is it because that they find somebody that they feel that they can just beat down and beat down and beat down?
Yeah.
Yes.
Especially someone like Poonce. Poonce probably, her whole life, probably, I imagine she struggled with friends and stuff.
After falling on her head,
Yeah. So that so-called brain injury. So she comes to YouTube, and like Lolita said, at one time she was just spamming everybody's chat with her link. Come to game night. Come to game night. Okay, whatever. That didn't do well. So she tried to do a few cases. That's good now. Well, she saw none of that was really because Poont's whisper. She doesn't have that stage presence. She doesn't know how to get people in her chat and keep them in her chat until she figured out one method that worked, and that
Pulling
was
people up on panel.
yeah. And so she could nod out, go to sleep, slip into a coma, and let them run off at the mouth. And then she would go back and watch it and take notes in her handy dandy notebook. So
Her
drama,
purple crayon.
yeah, drama sold for Purple, even though she's not that good at it. I don't know what happens to her when somebody comes up on her panel. If y'all pay attention, she goes mute. And if Buckeye Mama is still in here, damn, you did good the other night. Poonce was at a loss for words, and you kept the heat to her feet.
Yep.
I,
Proud of you,
Wanted to
Buckeye
slip
Mama.
into a coma.
I'm telling you, we're gonna have a Buckeye Mama Day.
I was impressed with Buckeyed Mama. She didn't, I mean, and she did it in a way where she wasn't yelling or screaming. She was just, it's the facts.
Purple didn't
Amazing.
realize. Perp didn't even realize that she was the mop being wiped across the floor.
She didn't even realize she was getting roasted, ragged, tagged, and dragged by Buckeyed Mama. And Buckeye Mama never raised her voice. I loved it.
Amazing.
But yeah, basically that's what it is for Poonce and friends. It's just drama. It's just that's all that's going to work for her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just like a money thing, I guess.
yeah, I don't understand the whole you're blocked one day, you're not blocked one day, you're blocked one day. I'm going to call you up on panel. I'm going to talk about you, but then I'm going to block you and then I want you to come. I just don't
She
quite
has to.
get it.
She has to unblock people so she has people in her chat because
People to
she's
fight with.
unblocked them all. She needs viewers.
What I would encourage everybody to do, if you feel you've been blocked by Poonce, which you probably have, unsubscribe.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because if you don't get a chance to talk in there, what's the point of even subscribing?
And it's just like the whole truce thing. I don't understand the truce. You know, okay.
Truces are on her terms, and she changes the rules whenever she wants to violate terms of the truce.
Yeah, and you don't send me a text that says, this is not a threat, but
Right.
if you review anybody, then I'm coming after you. Well,
She-
okay. What's new? I mean, what am I supposed to start shaking now? I mean,
Yeah, she thinks that she's moving somebody or pumping fear in their heart with that. Nobody cares. And another
Did you
thing,
see her little marching poop dance?
yeah, and
thing
then
she
the hot
did?
dog, like
Yeah. Ooh, everybody's scared of Perp.
like those edits suck. Go learn something from Lippy.
I mean, yeah, I'm not exactly sure when I was supposed to be afraid of purple. I'm just not sure when that was supposed to be assumed by me.
Because you
So,
weren't.
yeah, I mean, I'm going to do whatever I have to do to just get it to stop. And if I go live, I mean, I didn't want this bitchin' post. I really didn't.
I
You
kind of
know,
like it, and I like the
We
name. I
love the
wish I'd have
bitchin'
thought about
post.
it.
well,
That's
if
a cool name.
if
You're
I
you're
was
gonna
trying to
find
think. I thought
many
the Houston
uses for
post.
that.
Yeah, we
Go ahead.
may find a lot of uses, but I would like for this. I'd like for Buddy just to just shut up. You know,
Well, he probably won't. But
no, in the
here's the thing.
title.
I get why you created a channel, the Bitchin' Post, because what Poonce does is because she does it to us. She's in our bushes listening, and she will go back and lie. She said that we sent, or that she said that we said that she sent her nuds to Doug. That was never said, but she will go back to her channel. Oh, nuds or nudes, but Poon spells it nuds. But that was never said, but she will go back to her channel and say that we said things that we didn't say.
She said that I didn't want to go for a truce. I said, don't give me anything to respond to, and I won't go live. But what does she do? She goes in there to Tony's and says, I sent Benadryl truce and she doesn't want it. I've never said that.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard you say that either. I don't think
I
I've
mean,
heard you say that.
I just said you stay on your side of the tracks. I'll stay on the mine. I don't want back in your. I don't want back over. I don't want a wrench. I don't want back in your chat room. I don't want to. So I don't know what the truce is about. But y'all go ahead. I'm still
Is somebody
confused.
vacuuming?
Not me.
Somebody's
I'm
got
not.
background.
Tanga, I think it's you.
Is it?
Yeah. No, it wasn't Tanga.
It's not me. I'm
Okay.
muted.
All
That's
right.
good.
It might have been me. Is it my
It
laundry?
was. Yeah, it was you. Um, I wanted to also talk about Perp and her talking all the time about how she's so honest and she doesn't lie and Tabs lies and she's gonna keep calling out those lies or whatever, and how she started a channel so people could have a voice and be heard, their truth and all that. Perp, when when did Karen become your relative?
Yeah, I think
When?
Perp's truth is often conflicting with the truth.
Yeah, she sat there and bold-faced lied, and it's not the only one she's been caught in. But she
All
wants to
Karen
call out
really,
others for lying.
all
Perp.
Karen actually was the voice of the channel. Now, she said that she wanted people's voices to be heard. Well, by God, Karen, she took her up on that offer.
She
Because
sure
Oh,
did.
she's not a relative.
No, she's not a relative, and Perp's a liar, and, well, she's a liar.
but I love it. Whoever already knew that it was Karen, though. So you want to tell me I'm not saying anything bad about you, Tammy? I haven't been in chats, but that's what she tried to tell me when she was setting me up on the recorded phone call. That or whoever was listening, whatever it was. Um, she hadn't. But then it comes out, and then I say that she's Wildflower, and then when they post red, white, and they post the
Red,
comments.
right? Red, blue makes poo.
I know it.
That was cute. I know it.
I know it is purple poo. I just can't. I want to go
She
red, white, and
reminds me
blue.
so much of Lip Lock because Lip
I
Lock says
know
that.
she
I know it
does.
just the same.
I know it. I know I'm wrong. I know I'm wrong. But it's just so sneaky and so it's just conniving, and that's just the way that Karen has been this whole thing. I don't know. I guess y'all met people like that.
Oh God, yeah. They're not just on the internet; they're in real life too. But the internet, Lord, it's like I don't know. It's where the crazy people come to congregate.
I swear to God, it's like every crazy person just, I think I'm going to go on YouTube today. And
Right?
we end up here.
Yes, and you can't understand. I mean, when you allow people up on your panel, so far, I'm going to be punched in the face. Um, they make fun of. I mean, and I don't care. I think it's funny, but you can't let people that want to commit violent acts to another person, regardless, and spout out all this stuff and not
Mm-hmm.
expect to get backlash from it. I mean,
Right.
I don't understand what world you live in that you think that you're able to go out and lie and twist and turn, let the hate follow you all around, um, get people so wound up that they literally do things, and you're okay with that, and you just expect no backlash from it, and that's what is hard for me to.
Well, and the real thing is that when the backlash becomes more than she can handle, as it always does, because, well, some people are a little smarter, and then all of a sudden it's truce, truce. I want to call a truce. That she called poor Susan's father up to her panel.
Oh God, that was so cringe.
That was
If what?
so cringe.
Oh,
And she, like, they were like telling him, and it wasn't just Perp, Heidi as well, and telling him, well, what about this and what about this? And she does this. You are tattling to her
a
father.
13-year-old.
That was so weird to me.
It
That
was the
was
craziest thing. And then she's like, I didn't tell him to come up. Yes, you did.
Well, they first
Yes, you did.
remember when he first appeared, he wasn't even really her father. He was, you know, somebody playing her father. Or
Right.
yeah,
Right.
the
And
the conspiracy theories are thick on YouTube.
I would like to can I summon Perp's parents? I have some
I
things
got
I'd like to
questions.
discuss.
I
I've
have
got
Yeah.
questions about the
questions.
swing incident.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think
I have
someone dropped her on
questions.
her head.
They asked Susan's dad about her fall and about her injuries. Yeah. I have questions.
Well, then what's fair is fair. And
Someone
Right?
that
said
damn
Perp was
Heidi.
dropped. I think she was dribbled.
Yeah.
And then that damn Heidi actually talked to this woman's dad about her money. Like, I helped your daughter
Yeah.
get a washer.
Yes. Like it's
Stop
like
sending people your money so you
and
can
then she
control
just
them.
gave Buddy made it all like real public, making sure everybody knew that she was going to give Buddy money for
Oh,
this.
she was on it.
She
She's like,
was, yeah,
she
yeah.
she did that fake cry.
Hmm.
If my husband would let me, I would pull out from our savings, but he won't,
The
huh?
whole thing,
What? Your husband's smart.
$2,700. My husband was.
Could you imagine asking your husband, "Hey, I know you don't know this random dude on the internet, but anyway, I'm going to
He's
give
trying
him
to scam for this house, so can we give
yeah,
him like $3,000? That'll be all right, right?
That would be the freaking day, man. See, unlike Heidi, I work and I have my own money and I don't ask my husband shit. I
Right?
spend my money, right? But that would be the day I send anybody on the freaking internet money like that for the same story. Now, this isn't the first time that there's been an issue with this house, and I don't even know these people. I
And the
don't watch
story
these
keeps
people,
changing.
but I know enough when I see this. It's this. He's living off of a woman who's not up there all the way, and he knows she's not taking her meds and
oh,
not.
we got Buddy in the chat. Don't block him. Don't block him yet.
Yeah, nobody is ever supposed to be blocked in this chat unless they're
Yeah,
dropping
don't
like
block them.
N words and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah,
Which
appropriate comments should be deleted. Inappropriate comments should be deleted.
right. We're not like Poons. We don't delete everybody. So
Well,
leave them alone
get
for
your
now.
reaches ready because
And we know you're not blocked in our chat. You know, we know you're lurking, so
The porn bots are the only
Yeah,
people
porn
blocked
bots you can
in
get
here.
rid
But
of.
anyway, like I said, it's very clear to me that this dude has a lifelong history of just living off of other people, like a fucking parasite that doesn't cut his hair, like a fucking
And
You brought the hair back into it.
with
well,
a
the
weed.
hair is awful. The hair is, I don't know why. What is that? Why do you keep it when it looks like that? Why?
he's swooning
Get a
the
haircut.
ladies.
No, nobody's swooning over that. If they
Are you
they
sure?
can't. They're blind.
Looks like
Well,
there's a couple of
Heidi,
squirrels in it.
Yeah,
Heidi, I
really.
think might be. She was going to give him a lot of money now.
Well, you remember, not too long ago, she was at the eye doctor complaining about like needing trifocals. So, point is, I still think they're blind
It's
if
just
they
nuts
find
to
that
me.
swoon worthy.
Insane. So
Ray said, "I'm watching you, Chucky."
Exactly.
hey,
He's a
y'all, can I
Chucky
say hey to
doll.
Buddy real quick?
Of
Hey,
course.
Buddy. Hey, Buddy. Hey, Buddy. Look, I
My
got me.
buddy.
Look, we
My
even got more
buddy,
friends.
my
Tam,
buddy
Skim,
and me.
I'm glad you like it, buddy. Because let me tell you something, buddy.
I don't know why
You
he
do,
keeps calling me the bitch from Birmingham, y'all.
I don't.
sent him
He
my
don't.
address,
Bless his heart.
Like that's an insult?
Right.
but I sent him my address because he said that he was going to Google me and look up my address. So I just went ahead and sent it to him. But he just can't get it. I've told him where I live, and I'm
Corn
not
teeth.
from
I've seen your
Birmingham.
teeth. Our teeth are beautiful. Are you mad? I would be too, buddy.
We've seen your teeth, buddy.
I saw vintage's teeth, and they're pretty. You mad? I know.
He's like an
Oh,
ex-husband or something, or an ex-boyfriend who fell in love with you, and then you realized who he was, and you didn't want anything to do with it anymore. And now he's just crushed and cannot
and he
get
won't go
over it.
away.
No.
But stop fucking up your daughter's life.
Leave your daughter alone. This is the internet.
You were never the father she needed. She certainly isn't going to accept it now. You're not doing anything. You're disgusting. You're a pig, and you need to leave her alone.
Especially trying to
And
put
keep
her
it
traumatic
private.
business out on the internet. Who does that? What kind of dad does that? Buddy, you're a
No.
scum bucket. You're so nasty.
A sperm donor does that. A dad does not.
Amen.
You ain't going to be well liked and received and greeted over here, buddy.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Not at all.
Get a grip.
That hair ain't
You're
moving
strong
us.
women. You have your own opinion. You're strong women.
Yeah.
As
He
long
don't
as
like
you
that.
agree with everything he says, and you allow him to humiliate you and emotionally abuse you, oh, he's your best friend. But once you stand up and you're like, no, you become corn teeth and corn face and every vile thing a person can be.
See,
But
look
he
at
really
his.
loves
He can't even like insult correctly.
Sperm donor in your mouth. Like,
this
dude probably can't even get it out.
sad. You need to learn how to read people, and I'm not
Look,
talking
he's
about
got
very
good
purple.
backing. His
The way-
backing is purple. He says, I got good backing over here.
Yeah.
The poops.
Perp
Yeah,
and
you got
pals.
good backing. Good luck with that,
Perp.
buddy.
Have fun with
Fucking
perp and pals.
They won't believe me that Purple will not believe me that he told me that she had the investigating team and she was taken down. She won't believe me. And if you look at his comments, he just continues to. I'm gonna be quiet for a minute because I'm just gonna read.
Well, I mean, he thinks he's got great backup, but one of the people he's got on his team had to Google if there was a bone in a man's dick. Anybody got that clip?
Don't go
Only
there.
5 seconds. That's your team, buddy.
He's got the A team.
The A team.
And
I'm jealous.
Buddy was probably thankful for the clarification. He was probably confused as well.
Hey, buddy, did you know? Did you have to tell him, or did you even know? I want to know.
Yeah, buddy, do tell.
Even my teenage boys know what that is. Like, for goodness sake.
Well,
Grow up, the whole lot
decent
of you.
second
I don't
grader
know.
worth its
Use-
weight in
yeah.
salt knows.
And
The
Tony,
grab,
use Google.
I'm pretty sure
Don't-
Buddy is related to Josh in
He
some
said he's looking
way.
for
Oh,
friends.
Those two have a lot in common.
Oh, let's not bring up that idiot. Get me started on him. Bloody
Yeah, I
moron.
just don't understand how he thinks that he can go and say the most nasty, vile things about women, his daughter, about people who did really try, and then he was just going to get away with it. He's just going to say, "Oh, I didn't
Well, he
mean it."
has, and that's the sad thing.
Absolutely, all his life he has had a woman take care
Yep.
of him all his life.
And now he's got women on the internet. That's what you want to call him. Backing his bullshit now. So.
And the shit that you thought
Weak
you could
ass
get away
women.
with,
Mm-hmm.
40, 50 years ago, the way you spoke to women in those days, you can't do that now. So, why don't you try doing that with us and see what happens? Okay?
Yeah.
Oh, do it with me. Do it with me.
Oh, yes, with all of us.
Pick me.
Bring it on.
Tangeray.
Yeah, we ain't no weak ass bitches, that's for sure. Sorry, I'm gonna keep quiet.
No, you'd better not.
I think we're all too fired up.
Well, that's
All
what they
fired
need.
up. All fired up since last night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when I saw the clip, when I went back to look, because I was asleep, but thank you, Vintage, for leaving that clip or that video up. And I went to the timestamp to where he was, he had everybody in the back chat. Oh, man. I was like, you can't, like, come on. This
I
is,
had no idea that it was still streaming. So I
I
was so
don't think
glad.
he knew.
I was so glad. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I'm so glad we caught that.
Oh, I am too. That told everybody. It should, anybody with any sense, it should have told them all they needed to know. But of course, there's going to be people that are like going to make excuses for him.
That
But
told that told so much about their character
it really
right then
did.
and there. You know, character matters, and that.
Even when you think nobody's looking.
Somebody's
Mhm.
always watching.
And
Yep.
clipping.
Yep.
Yes, if it,
That's
nobody should have taken that link. Everybody should have said, "No, buddy,"
all
Nah,
he
I'm gonna.
should have heard was Purple's crickets.
Yes, there should have been. No one should have taken that link. And when I saw Brenda, and then they were all coordinating how they were gonna meet up and be secret, I thought I couldn't believe. I just honestly couldn't believe that women are mothers.
With Brenda up there, nobody should be interfering with a father and a daughter's relationship. What the fuck were you doing then?
Don't even get me started on that woman.
Meanwhile, she is back there trying to see what she can find out about somebody she don't even really know. It's none of her business.
Yeah, and
Just
sometimes
hoping that it'll be salacious. It's just, it
It's,
makes your stomach knot up. You know what I
I mean,
mean?
and country Christian, where did she even come from? I mean, I
West
mean,
Virginia.
does she even know Kim or know anything? Ever spoken to Kim? Anything?
No, I
Or
don't
was she
think
just
so.
up there just so she could hear some gossip?
Yes, that.
She's one of those that claims that she's going to read you some scripture and, hey, ladies, the drama needs to stop. In the meantime and in between time, what's going on, ladies? I mean, just knock it off. Stop.
Unreal, isn't it?
they're all
Yeah.
fucking nuts, every single one of them.
Yep.
So, but what do you do? I mean, what do you do when it's continued since August 13th? It was all, we were in Colorado. Buddy started in on Kim on August the 13th. And it has been on and on and on. And did she go into chat rooms? And when he was lying and say, "You lying, you're lying," and call him some pretty vile names herself because she was in such shock that this man was saying these things?
Well,
Absolutely. She did.
right.
But
Don't
he has not stopped.
don't
Regardless of what he says, he's been in everybody's chat room, anybody's panel there for a while that would allow him to jump up on it. And if I don't know if what I'm doing right now with the bitch and post is the right thing or whether it'll stop or not, but it just can't continue.
I
No, okay,
believe in fighting fire with fire.
absolutely. I told my
Yeah.
husband, I said, even Jesus had a temper
Mm-hmm.
when he was fighting evil. And if
Oh,
this is,
no, nothing against people from West Virginia. No, you don't say.
oh, she's
Hey, I'm from
laughing.
the South too. No, I ain't down in the South. No, never. Sorry, Vintage. Sorry.
Oh,
And
no, no,
yes,
no,
we
no.
Frosty Ewok is right. Country Christian, she's been in the drama a few times, and then she always bitches. Eh, Own your shit. Own your shit, woman.
Yep.
Yep.
She comes up and tries that religious bull crap, and it's just,
It's
I'm
so
asleep.
fake and poured
Yeah,
on. So poured on. You see how
exactly.
you act. There's nothing Christian about that, sweetheart.
Yeah, I don't mind owning my shit. I'm not going to sit up here and, spout out Bible verses one day and then, coast like a sailor the next, or,
No, we got prayer garden for that.
right.
Right.
But
We
I'm
we
just,
hold we hold a whole different kind of church right here.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
This
pretty much
is church,
human.
and the church doors are open.
There
Who's
you
the
go.
one that's encouraging this whole relationship between this girl and her father? Because that's the part I can't wrap
Brenda.
my head around. Is
Brenda.
I don't care who the hell you are. If you share DNA, you're a mother, father, whatever. There is no reason to keep toxic family members around. And if this is the kind of father he is, she's better off cutting him off like completely. Like, don't even entertain this bullshit.
I
That's what
agree.
Absolutely.
that's
Yeah, I
what I've
agree.
been that's what I've been saying. I that's Toxic is toxic. You don't have to keep someone around just because they're biological to you.
Right.
Surround
He
yourself with people that make you feel good. And if they don't
Right.
make you feel good, kick
he's the
rocks.
poison. Quit taking the poison. Surround yourself with the antidote.
And your dad doesn't have to be your biological dad. I'm sure there's a million men in this world who would love to be a father figure to this woman and who would treat her right,
Right.
like a daughter.
I agree with that too. You can put up good, strong, healthy boundaries, even with family members. They don't really have to be a part of your life. That's just what you've been told. That whole blood's thicker than water thing, whatever. And that depends on how that family member, that blood member is treating you. And this one, damn. Cut the strings on him.
No, there's no reason at all to keep toxic family around. Cut them out. They have nothing at all. There is nothing that he can add to her life that is positive. Get rid of him.
She said, get rid of him.
Yeah. All I've ever encouraged Kim was a healthy relationship with her dad.
Right.
Honestly.
I
And I
don't
could have been
think
his
he's
biggest supporter.
healthy though.
No.
He's not
No.
capable
No,
of
and it's not
providing
possible.
that for her.
There's no way she can have a healthy relationship with this guy. It's never going to happen.
No.
Just listening to the way he talks about women.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no.
And there's people that go in the chat and say, "Well, my father died," or "I don't have my father, so you should treat your father better." And it it's it's not helpful. It's
All
not.
they're doing is using regurgitated sayings that they've heard all their life. And
Right.
it's just because you've heard this saying your whole life does not mean that it is factual. And yeah, stop. I
And
agree.
people cannot compare them having a healthy relationship with their father and their father passing to somebody that has a toxic relationship that is constantly being thrown in their face daily, hourly on the internet. It's no comparison. Don't
None.
encourage
Very
somebody
true.
to
Yep.
keep that in their life.
Why
Right.
would
Yeah.
you? If that was a boyfriend, a husband, would you encourage them to keep that in their life?
Hell no.
No.
Exactly.
Absolutely not.
No, and the whole parent thing, both of my
No.
parents died when I was very young, and I don't give a shit. I didn't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't regret anything. Like, for people to be like, oh, yeah, my father died, and I wish he was around, so you should take advantage of this man while he's around and be a father. You know, fuck that. Cut him out.
It,
I
they
hear
should.
you.
They
Who is
should
that up there
if
talking?
they
I
have a
love you.
healthy relationship with their father.
Lolita.
Right.
Yeah,
And it's
but
hard for people that haven't been through, the toxicity in a relationship
yeah,
to not understand that not every, relationship is a healthy, loving relationship.
and
Right.
And a
There
people
lot
are
of
a lot.
times, if you haven't been in that spot, you don't get it.
they don't change. People do not change. This man isn't going to change now. He's not going to change ever.
I
Right.
mean,
There's.
the
Oh,
weirdo was just in our chat saying disgusting things. And I know we think it's funny. Somebody's hyped and lied to him and laughed at his corny ass jokes. He was, like I said, he was in here with saying disgusting things. I would never encourage anyone to pursue their relationship with him of any sort.
And Vintage and I, we did go to Colorado and we did meet Kim, and we did get to spend a lot of time with her. We were able to see how she feels about this, hear about it, and actually get to know her. So it's a little bit different too than just knowing someone from on here. And
Right.
you could see when this all started, the pain and the hurt, and just looking in her eyes and being able to see exactly what she's feeling. So it
So
was a
you
lot of hurt.
yeah, you all got a different perspective than the internet.
Right.
Yes. Yes,
There
because
would be.
you felt real tears and you felt real trembling. You felt it's not, we can say, "Oh, I'm so sorry" on the internet, and we turn off the internet, but this was like 24 hours a day for the
Right.
remainder of the time that we were there, whether it was Karen and what all was going on with that, or whether it was Buddy, or whether it was the Shorty. um it was coming at us from every side. And
Damn, I
Right.
just thought about that. You all did take hit after hit after hit.
we
Yes.
hit 3 wars. We had Karen. We had the whole Karen episode that got mad, that didn't have anything to do with us, and leaves.
How
We've
dare you
had,
smoke pot, vintage?
well,
Right.
I, I'm right. Thank y'all. In Colorado, it was my first stop. It really was. But anyway, um, so we had the Karen scandal going on. So that hit us right there in Colorado. Then we wake up to Buddy accusing us of all being scammers with the Shorty, and how we knew it, and how Karen and Amy and Kimber all left the group because we were knew it all and we didn't tell and they wanted to tell. Where Karen and Amy were going with us to Colorado. Karen went with, please. But there was we were some big secret. And then Buddy goes after his daughter. He starts sending me threatening text. He's coming after me. He's coming after my husband. Um, like I said, we got the countdown when we were in that escape room, that if Kim didn't call him, that he was da 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 and turning all this stuff in. You've got 20 minutes. You've got 15 minutes. You've got 10 minutes. And I, I and it went from
Yeah.
there.
We were just trying to go get tattoos, and we ended up having to turn the car around and go back to the house because we were on a countdown before we were called scammers on the internet.
Dang, you're on a real vacation and you're
Yes.
trying to go get tattoos and you're being
Yeah.
called scammers on the internet.
Yes.
Wow.
Absolutely. And that we all
And
knew, and all these innocent people that we heard, and how much money did we take from them. And it was we had three battlefronts going
and
on.
then Shorty was the other one. Yeah. So it was just
Kim,
all these things coming at us at one time, and we lost some people that we thought were friends. So despite the whole money thing and the whole vacation thing and the whole all that, we lost, 4 people that we thought were really friends of ours. So we're going through that process of loss as well as the stuff that was going on the internet.
Yeah.
So it makes total sense to me why you all would make a channel called the Bitchin' Post. Don't ever, even on the internet, I ain't saying, go on about it forever, but don't ever let anybody drag your name, lie on you, and you not say anything.
absolutely. I was trying, because I had the tavern and I had made that commitment to myself that I wanted it to be fun, because that's what my journey was really about: fun and games and just having a good time. Just all get in there and just laugh, and everybody just get a good laugh before we go to sleep. It's never been a big drama channel. I've always said I was going to privatize them, because I just wanted us to be able to be funny and be silly, and just have a good time. And um,
And it
and
was
we
set
did.
up like that from the get go as far as the
Absolutely.
privatizing the videos. It was
It's
always
been in
that
the
way. It was never any kind of dirty delete or anything like that. It was always set up that it was going to be privatized afterwards.
Yeah,
absolute.
so Purple, you lied about that too. She never dirty deleted. She did that way before this.
It the day I set it up and I realized, oh, you can go in here and make a little description. I made that description from the day one that they were going to be privatized, because it was just a fun little thing for a bunch of us had already gotten kicked out by Heidi, of every chat that you could go into, you know. And so I was like, well, great. We'll just, I didn't want a channel, but I was like, well, you know, okay, let's do this. And it was fun. And we were playing games and trivia, and you can play music and you can do all those things that you can do if you're not going to monetize or no cash out, you know, because I just didn't want to deal with it. You know, I just want to have fun.
And
And
it was
then,
a great. It's a great little spot.
yeah, I think so too. And
It's a fun spot.
yeah. And so I kept saying no. So then everything. And then we were having to respond on other people's channels because I really did want to keep my word about the tavern. Some people were like, I was getting texts like, oh, I'm disappointed that you got mad, blah, 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 whatever, you know. And so then it was like, we
Hey, Live
didn't go,
Block.
we didn't go live. And then they were like, oh, we're running scared. We're running scared. Look, they haven't been live, blah, 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 blah. And then they want to call you up on panels. And then I was like, what in the world am I doing? I had some good advice. If you're going to fight this, you control it. You control it on your own panel where you control it. And
Yep.
then I was
Yep.
sitting there at probably 2 o'clock in the morning. And I thought, I mean, I was just like sick at my stomach, just listening and not being able to respond because I had made that commitment. I was not going to do it at the tavern. But the tavern's being blamed for everything, blah, 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 blah. And I said, what are we going to do? It's not fair that our chatters and our subs, they're blocked out of everywhere they're talked about. It's just not right. And I do care about the subs and I do care about the people that have been, you know, with me from that very first Easter when I sat here and watched a YouTube video on StreamYard. And I thought, oh, I can do this. And like SoCal was like the first person that ever popped up on a panel. And I instantly, we had, you know, yes, dear, I love you. And because we just kind of clicked. And it's just, so I did the bitching post. And so, because now we can respond, now I feel so much more empowered. I think all the subs and y'all and,
She had a tavern, and she wants
oh,
to keep the tavern classy, so she went across the tracks and built a saloon, and
A
that's where you can
bitchin'
do
post.
your bitching.
But you know what,
Yeah.
Vintage? Can I say something?
absolutely.
You
I mean,
have
sure can. Well, I
managed.
need to be quiet.
No, don't be quiet. I wanted to say something. You're still, even with the bitchin' post, you're responding to your truths, but you're also keeping it fun at the same time. I don't know if you know that. It's not a hostile environment. I don't feel like when I go in there and type, I'm going to get hit over the head with a wrench. So you've managed to stand up for yourself and your friends, but
Keeping
it
it
a fun
classy.
place. Yeah, keep it a fun place. I don't think you're doing anything wrong at all.
Thank you. Thank you. Because I have, you know, questioned it a couple of times, but then no. And when my husband told me he was so proud of me and that I've never been one to just sit down and let any man or anybody just spread lies or gossip or spread you know, spread all this, just, just, I don't even have a word for it.
I know. Yeah.
What my friends have been hurt. I mean,
Yeah,
truly hurt.
I was never the kid to stand there and watch somebody else bully somebody.
Me either.
You
I
Never.
like
know,
that
I'm gonna
Frosty.
go step in front.
Right. And we
Criticism
did
with a
too.
chuckle.
And y'all probably understand. I mean, Terry Lynn and SoCal and I mean, we've been together a long time and we've been through a lot of things together. And Kim, I don't mean to leave out Kim, but, and so we have grown close and we've shared a lot of things, this, that, you know, and other, and
Yeah.
we've evolved, our friendships have evolved. And there have been some terrible things said about your friends, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
man, you can't just sit back and continue to allow it to be said and not allow them to have a place of
Right.
their own that they can come and say their truth. And so that's kind of the backstory of the bitchin' post. And I'm glad y'all like it. And I'm glad you like the name. And,
Well,
you know, if you need to use the bitchin' post, you know, hopefully, you know, some of this water will settle. And
Yeah,
we
we
can go
tried.
back to our mystery game.
We
Did
did
we?
try to. We did try to ignore it, and maybe it would go away. We tried a lot of different things, but then in the end, we were like, if you can't beat them, join them, and that's kind of how we went about. Everybody went about in the chat deciding to go for this.
Yeah. Sometimes if you ignore cockroaches, they just multiply.
They grow.
You
And
gotta
a lot of
go
people
swat them.
lie and say, and I've noticed this, especially on the internet, we will lie to ourselves and others and say, we don't like drama. Now, bullshit. We like a little bit, like not
I've
complete
never felt so
drama.
energized.
Right. There is a health, I don't know if I'd say healthy, but a little bit of drama to entertain us ain't going to kill us as long as you don't make it your life. But I
Well,
don't think,
I like it on
And
TV.
and don't manufacture it.
and don't manufacture it.
I like other
Exactly.
people's drama.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And people like it, and they like to hear people that they know are lying being called out. It's just some type of vindication.
Well, especially when they hear it and hear it and hear it. The lies go
Right.
unchecked.
And we suffered a lot in those 30 days um, of listening to everybody talk about us nonstop. And now it's kind of like the roles have been reversed a little bit, and we're not the ones squirming as much right now. And so, as much as I hate to see it, it's like, well, now you know how it feels to be on the other end of that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
there's
hate
some
to
karma.
see it. I love it.
Exactly. Y'all have the truth on your side.
Oh,
We
definitely.
do.
We've been sitting back and quietly watching this situation for a while.
Yes, we absolutely have the truth on our side. And
Yep.
I
I
don't know.
I want to say to Kim that there is no shame
You can
in,
get rid
in
of cute naked chicks if they can't come in as themselves, buddy. You can get rid of them.
um I
I
wanted to
bet
say to
that's
Kim that
Karen's new
there's
name. Wait a minute. I bet that's Karen's new name. What'd they say? Go ahead.
Buddy says hi, and it's under cute naked chicks.
yeah, that's just
Yeah.
delete it. Just
Yeah.
delete it.
Yeah.
That's
Um
Karen.
Is it? Hey, Karen.
I'm just, I'm just
I'm
saying.
going
I
to
thought that.
talk to you and interrupt you for the next 3 hours. I have a panel and I'm going to take it over. Watch what happens.
So apparently, they understand the screaming vintage. They understand where that came from.
oh, 100%.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I know that she screams and doesn't hush. Oh my God. And at first, I kind of felt sorry for her, with everything that happened with her husband. And
Right.
then I was like, hell,
The
far.
sympathy is over.
It's done.
Well, on the phone call our phone call, I kept saying, "Well, Karen, can you please tell me what was I, SoCal, or Kim mean to you up until the time you left on that Saturday? Did we do anything? No, no, no." She kept saying no, 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 and then because I wasn't mean to her, we were not mean to her. She was mad, totally not at us, at a whole different situation. We no, she was never mean to her, and then she just flip flopped over in a day, packed her bags when we were at Top Golf. We got a text, okay. Um, it was the craziest thing I've ever seen. It, oh, and so then she was like, she wanted to blame, okay, I know where I was going with this now. She wanted to blame it on her anxiety. It ended up that she was just mad at everybody because she was mad from the time she got there almost. Something, something, something. And we pacified, because I was there to have a good time. I was just laid back. I wanted to smoke pot. Y'all know that. I just wanted to chill out, ride around, look at the mountains, do whatever. And I told her, she got mad at me at the end there because I said, you cannot blame your anxiety or whatever for every, you can't, and SoCal said it perfectly one time. You can't be a victim of every situation. You just can't be. But it was her anxiety, her anxiety. And I told her, I said, well, then I think you probably need to get off YouTube and go to a real therapist.
Exactly.
And she got mad at me.
Well, sometimes the truth is a little painful, but the truth is the truth, right?
Yeah, but she hasn't been on YouTube.
Yep, right. Sure.
Wildflower.
She hasn't left YouTube. She said she was leaving. She didn't stay off of a panel. She panel hopped to anywhere that would let her. And now she's changed the name Rose Wildflower.
Rose.
Yeah, I think that there's quite a few people on YouTube that are like that, where it's like they feel like they're constantly the victim of everything.
Yep,
And at some point you have to look at yourself and fix you. And
right.
then everybody else around you, it will all change. Once you fix yourself, you'll notice the change in everyone else.
Right. If you have a battle, constantly have a battle with somebody, you are probably the problem. It's not everybody else.
Purple.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if y'all have ever experienced this, but some of my first experiences of being a face in that square on the box, I don't even like to say that I'm really creative because we just have fun, you know. I'm
Channel
a
holder.
I'm a
You're a
channel
channel
holder.
holder.
Channel
Thank you.
holder. That's what
That's
I
the
say. Yeah.
Thank you. Well, that is the word that I've been looking. I'm a channel holder, and I don't know if any of y'all, I would be getting texts one after the other. Why are they in chat? Who said, why did they say that? Are you going to call them out? But I've been carrying everything. I was getting texts. And if you ever go back and look at I said, quit. I finally look at the screen. I was like, quit sending me text. You know, why is this person in here? Block that person. This
If I
person
see
just said that.
somebody in our chat that says something that I have a question about, I just ask them.
It,
I don't need to text anybody to ask them why. I just will ask them. I mean, just
but it
ask
was
them.
like, you know, I don't need you to tell me who to block or what to do or how to, just like she wants to take kind of over that. At first, I think she mistook my kindness for weakness.
Right.
And none of us are weak, you know, none of us are weak. None of us ladies up on this panel right now are weak ladies.
Oh, hell no.
Right. And I, I don't know. Some people can't accept that, I guess, that when you're nice, you're as nice as you can be, but you're strong and you're going to build your boundaries, but you're not going to be just constantly run over or blamed for things that are entirely not your fault. And that sometimes we just have to stand up, right, ladies?
Right. You gotta
Yes.
you
Got to get
gotta
a little
tell it
jiggy in
like
it.
it is.
Got to get a little jiggy in it.
I have never had a problem with calling anybody out if it needs to be done. Sometimes it's just necessary. And that doesn't mean that you're somebody that's full of drama. That doesn't mean you're a hater, that overused word, or any of the other overused words. That just means, damn it, I'm standing in my truth and I'm calling out your lies.
And just
SoCal. Well,
and ju-
SoCal can tell you. Wait a minute. SoCal can tell you that I'm a 100 chance giver. She'll tell you. And she gets on me all the time. She's like, I've got better instinct than you do. And I know
Yeah,
things better. Ah, she's always like,
yeah,
I could call that. And she'll be
I
telling me,
I I have to agree with SoCal on that. You gave Purple way too many chances. She'd come
she,
up on that panel with her little sob stories, and then y'all would let her. And I was like, oh no, 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 no,
yes.
don't stop.
Right.
But once, one thing you can guarantee about me, when I know for a fact that you have flat out lied to me or lied about me, I'm done. I know for a fact that Shorty lied to me, never about me, but I know for a fact that she lied to me, Lynn, Tara, all of us. And not just about the money or the amount of money, about smaller things that probably didn't really need to even be lied about if you're friends, you know.
Right.
Buddy has absolutely lied over and over and over. I am done. I never want to speak to the man again. I gave him a million chances. And so I was like, oh, stop, Tammy, stop, stop, stop. Purple, I gave chance. Heidi, I gave chance.
Mm-hmm.
But when you lie to me, and I know that you've lied to me, and I know it for a fact, not somebody told me, or I got a screenshot, or somebody sent me a receipt, I'm pretty much done with you. And I don't really call you out until I know for a fact
You have
myself.
the final confirmation.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Then SoCal will tell you, because she's my other side of me. I'm the one that was like, she's got that more military, she calls it as she sees it. And that's I like that
She
about
she is
us.
quicker to spot a fraud.
Absolutely. And that's why we work really well together. And we call each other out too. I'm more Republican, she's more Democrat. I'm more country, she's more rap. I
Rock and
know
roll.
I'm
That's
old enough to
me
be
in
your
the group.
mother. I
I'm
think I'm
more
older than
rap.
her mother. But we round each other out in this YouTube world. And she's got a lot
Right.
more experience than I do. So
I
thank you,
just say, I
SoCal.
just say, I just say, are you sure you want to do that? I wouldn't do that. But if you
Yes.
want to do that, go ahead and do it. I support you either way. And then she'll come back later on and say, yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
I love that you support her either way, though.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, I love it. And then she comes back and like, you're right.
She's
Yes.
like, I'll be here to dry your eyes when you're upset about this
Exactly.
later.
See, and
Yes.
that's real friendship. There doesn't have to be this big fallout or this big, I'm
No.
going to expose you on the internet because of a disagreement. And that separates some from the rest.
And it's
Right. She's definitely the voice, and I'm in the background, and that's just kind of how we do things.
Yeah, and it works.
Yeah,
It works.
your partnership works really well.
Yep.
and it does with Lynn and Tara and Kim too.
Yeah. Oh
Right.
yeah.
I mean, we all have some type of moral backbone that we're never going to share text of each other. We're never going to backstab. It's just not in our DNA to do that
Right.
type of thing.
Right. We understand that here at
Yep,
the
we
Circle
sure
Yeah,
Jerk
do.
I
because
know a group of
we
girls like that.
we feel
That's what
exactly
I'm
the same
saying.
way. We just like, why would you do that? Even if I were to be mad at pick a jerk, it's
Pick a
if we
jerk.
sh- if 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 we share text, we share with the group.
Exactly.
And we've been together, like our little group, over a year. And
See,
it's,
that's great.
yeah. And
See, we're
we're
still young.
fine. People want us to fall out with each other. People want to figure out who we are. Again, I don't care. And
Right.
it doesn't move us. We just keep it moving.
It's not going to change what we do or how we do it. Um, but I promise you, if I fall out with any one of these jerks, you're not going to see any dirty secrets, any this, any that, anything.
You already lost if that's the game you're playing. Like there's,
Yep.
Absolutely.
yeah.
If you were stockpiling screenshots and this and that on your friend,
Absolutely.
there's something wrong with you.
And you can guarantee that Poontz is one of those that she's got her handy dandy notebook, and I'm sure by now she's learned to take screenshots.
Oh,
And
she's a screenshotter for
oh
sure.
yeah, so when you fall out with Poontz, all your shit's going to be out there.
Oh, definitely. And there is going to be a blow up. Somebody mentioned this earlier that there's going to be a blow up between Heidi and Purple and Frosty, and it's going to be epic. And I'm living for it. I'm here. I'm waiting, ladies. Let's do it.
Well, it's going to be the tavern's fault.
It'll be the
I'm
tavern's
sure.
fault, but the screenshots are going to hit the fan and they're going to be all over YouTube.
I mean, if you lie about me, I will absolutely, like today, like showing Purple's when she said I didn't want to have a truce, and I was like, just don't say anything. I won't say, But and then she won't.
I would never enter a truce with Perp.
No,
I've
that's what I
watched her.
said.
I watch her
Tell
call truces.
truth, Perp.
I've watched her call them with Susan and with Tabby, and she's always the one that said, "Oh, they said this." So, and then she comes out with this horrible, lengthy,
Ridiculous.
terrible, ridiculous lies about them, ripping them apart to where she calls Susan's dad to her panel. She calls a truce, but doesn't provide the small print for anybody that's involved in the truce. And she will tell you all of a sudden when she needs some clicks and views that the truce has been broken. And
yep, that's
then,
exactly what she does. And Tabby, if you're in the chat, if I was you, and this ain't me just calling you out, I'm just saying, if I were you, I would stop being nice to her when she does come to your chat.
and be careful with Frosty in your Discord.
It's
Yeah.
fake and it's obvious.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, they manufactured beef to figure out who we are and what else. There was some other stuff. I can't keep up with all the dumb shit.
Now you know why Perp needs a handy dandy notebook.
Mm-hmm.
Keep up
Maybe
with
we'll
our
get
own
one for
bullshit.
Lurker.
Somebody put that on my wish list. Handy dandy notebook for the lurker jerk.
With golden
So
spiral.
how did y'all meet? How did y'all? I mean, my interaction started with
Perp came into Ziggy's chat
so y'all
at one time.
Y'all came from Ziggy's, okay?
Well, we came from
No,
the
we
Not
come from
Ziggy's, but we
different.
came from exactly. But we pretty much all met over at Molly's. With the
well, I've been over there.
Yep.
I've been everywhere. Now,
but you first met Purple.
That's where I first saw Perp coming into Ziggy's chat, dropping her link for game night. I went over to game night. I even went on panel before. Yeah. And
Are you Dillard?
Are you Dillard?
And that panel was the most boring game, drawn out, so slow, I couldn't handle it. And so
well, she used to whisper.
Yes. And she still whispers when she's trying to read chat.
Yeah.
So
she came up in my recommended. Y'all know how once you start watching certain channel holders,
yes,
and other people will come up in your recommended. Well, Poonts came up in mine, and I started watching. You ain't got nothing to do, and she had some fallout with, I want to say Tabby. She's had a fallout with everybody.
Since I've been on YouTube, it's been Tabby has been the number one pick since I've been on YouTube. It's always been between Tabby and Susan. But go ahead.
But then I watched how she handled it, especially I watched the one with Susan too, and then I was like, "There's something wrong with this girl." And you know how it is. You start watching. It's like keeping up with a soap opera. It's like you watch who's going to win type of thing. With Susan and Poonts, there was no winners though. Good Lord. It was just back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
So that's how I found Poonts.
Yeah, okay. No, I found her, went on her game channel, went on her panel 4 or 5 times, and I couldn't
yeah, where has Heidi been, Jamie Howard? That's a good. She's asleep. She's asleep. I guarantee it.
Wait a minute. She'll be here in a minute. She'll say, I just woke up. Did y'all call me?
It's always, I just woke up.
Yeah. And I have no idea what's been happening on YouTube, but she does. She knows.
She knows.
And then pops off with some of the things that we say. We're like, yeah, we know you have the notifications on.
Who has a duck?
You do.
Oh, no, I actually thought I heard one, something. But But yeah, she does that. But she's always lurking in the bushes. And then she'll come up and then talk about, I've been bullied for 6 months. And these people, I've got thousands of screenshots. And my husband told me to call an attorney. And I will. And I'm like, yeah, I can't look away. I'm not going to lie. I can't look away.
It is entertaining.
It is. Like, this lady's calling an attorney, y'all. She's got thousands of screenshots. I want to be a fly on the wall when she calls this attorney. I'm going on mute.
Well, somebody has to talk, and it can't be just me.
I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm just learning. I'm listening and learning.
Did y'all slip into a coma? The rest of you's on the panel?
I know.
It's like,
Lolita,
I'm here.
Bugsy.
You guys know a little bit more about this situation, so I was just letting you guys talk.
Yeah, I don't
I
know
love listening to you.
anything about that situation. How all that evolved.
Which situation? I'm sorry. I got lost for a second. I
No,
looked away at chat.
how I didn't know because I didn't know you ladies really before. You know, I mean, I knew Tabby. I knew who. I mean, I still don't know exactly who y'all are or anything.
That's
But
why you don't know.
I know I love it. I love it. I
We're
love
secret
it.
agents. Secret
But I
agent
didn't
Winnie and
know
secret
how.
agent
Yes,
Jerks.
I love it. I love it. I'm all about a good mystery, but I don't even want to find out. But I didn't know
It,
how your journey involved to this point with
we
having
happened across and saw the
these
shit
same
show,
feelings
and
and having
it
having these same feelings and having these same experiences with Purple and with these same people that we've experienced things with
I
now.
think
I
a lot
think
of
it
us
all.
also, sorry, Eliza, I think a lot of us also connected through the Summer Walls case.
Right.
Right.
Like
That's
me
yeah, that's why
personally,
we're all here.
yeah, I'm into the crime. I've been in the crime community for the past 3-4 years. I've been following Molly. I'm a big Zab Girl fan, Christina Randall. I've always followed the crime community. But then I think we all sort of evolved and then sort of met through the Summer Wells, the unfortunate case of what's happened to this little girl, which we still don't even know. And that's where we all sort of connected and came together, from different chats, from different, creators, and we sort of linked that way.
Well said. That's really
That is
why
how
we're
we
all
all came
here.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not
It
anyone in
was.
particular, not any creator in particular. It was just we all came from different, different angles, different creators.
Yeah. And then, like I said, people will come up in your recommended. You start watching them. And then, like with anything you're talking about, drama soon follows.
When you know that there's a train wreck on the YouTube streets, you
Oh, shit, get me a
you
ticket.
go check it out. Yeah, you go check it
Get
out.
me a
And
ticket.
that's why we know about Perp. That's why we know about Toxic Tony. That's why we know about Buddy. It's right now they're kind of the train wrecks.
See, I'm more like you, Vintage. I've come across everyone through Molly. So through Marissa's chat, I've come across all these people where I never had known them through anywhere else. I didn't come across them through any other channel. So, Vintage, where you think you may not know us, you may know us because, we have been in different chats.
exactly. And that's
That's
what
it,
I find
Redlock.
fascinating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've chatted before.
Yeah, see,
So
I
even
think it's
Justin,
fascinating.
I followed Justin from day one. As soon as he started his channel, I was in there.
Me too.
There you go. So,
Yeah,
and
we love Justin.
yeah, I've been from the Watts days on because I really got into the Watts case, and then I've been really strong from then onwards. So all these different cases that have come through. So
Wow. See, I got to get more involved back out of this. I want to back out of this and watch more and find another case because I do. Enjoy is not the right word. And find some fascination, or you want to
Right.
find them,
you're
or you
The
want
interested.
mystery of it all. I
the
think a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah,
us grew up kind of reading mysteries and
right.
that
yeah.
sort of thing. And so this is no different. It's just real life. There's a
Right.
real life mystery, and you know, we want to see it solved.
Exactly. Exactly.
Definitely
And you want
do.
to listen to the clues and you want to see if you hear something that maybe, not that I think I'm any great detective,
Right.
but you do want to just think and listen and think in your life's experiences, oh, well, could that have really happened or could that have not have happened? Or
It's the same thing when you read a mystery novel where you're trying to guess what happened before you ever get to how they wrap it up, and you finally get to that page
absolutely,
and you're like, I
absolutely,
was right, kind of.
absolutely.
Harley said, "You guys know me too, don't you?" Of course, Harley.
They know Harley too.
Harley
Har-
is definitely a regular
Definitely.
over
Harley's
this.
down in chat.
She has her own spot in the show, the Harley Health
Yes,
Report.
yes.
Oh, I see you. I'm telling y'all, I see you. I've said this a million times in Molly's with my very first Hello Vintage Wise. And my name lit up.
Hmm.
My very first time my name lit up purple. I mean, it would lit up, jeez. My name lit up, orange or whatever color. And
Whatever
I thought,
color it
oh,
does.
I said, somebody saw me. Somebody was like the very first time I ever chatted in a chat. And it was ICU. Like, welcome, Vintage Wise. And then I was like, oh, how cool. So I always give her that kudos because she's always welcomed everybody and was just, I love ICU.
Yes, Heather, I must confess it is not the tavern's
Right.
fault
I
that
was
I
about to
met all
respond.
these lovely ladies.
Oh, I was about to say the same thing. It's not the tavern's fault. But ladies, I have had a wonderful night. Now you all stay on. I got to get off here. I'm about to go catch up on 90 Day, well, Happily Ever After, and hang out with the family and make them suffer through that show with me.
I was just fixing, I was just fixing to have to say the same thing. I had a late night last night and an early morning this morning.
And
And
you
I don't
got
know if
another
we're just,
live schedule, don't you?
well, we'll see. I mean, it's scheduled.
You got
And
to.
If you go live, I will be in the bushes.
Yep. Yep.
yes,
But
We'll be
nobody's
looking.
visiting Hagrid.
I mean, I've said I was going to do it,
Oh,
and
God.
I've said it. If you're going to come and you're going to review me, I'm not going to back down.
You're
Don't.
going to review the
Well, good for
review
you.
of the review, right?
Yes,
Nice.
yes, because
Can't
I
wait for
mean,
it.
I just can't. I'm not scared. I'm not going to just lay down and let this continue to happen. Like I said, come after me if anybody wants to come after me. My name is in the freaking Tammy Zimmerman. I'm not like there's
Ain't
nothing.
nobody going to come after you like that. They're just going to run their mouth.
I
And as far
know
as Heidi goes, with her 1,000 screenshots to take to her attorney, he's going to laugh her out of there. It's silly.
exactly.
It's such a joke. She
It
doesn't
really is.
understand all the clips that are out there on YouTube. Who you gonna sue? There's so much evidence against you, lady. So much
So
evidence.
thank
And
you
I've
for
always been. Go
thank
ahead,
you for
Stephanie.
having us up and inviting us to be
We
jerks.
Oh
we
goodness!
appreciate y'all coming up.
Thank
We
you
really
for
do.
Can somebody
coming.
Thank
mute
you.
me?
Yes, we do appreciate you.
Tangeray said, "Can somebody mute me?"
And
We will
I do.
see. Go
Lolita
ahead.
mute Tanga.
I want to
Oh,
thank each one of you ladies for supporting us and having common sense and seeing where we were coming from and believing in us. And I do
Oh, we
appreciate
can
that.
definitely see it. And the viewers can too,
Yeah, I mean the
Vintage.
support when you're
Definitely.
going through something like this, when you get support, it does mean something. Whether it's virtual support or just words of encouragement. I mean, there's so many words out there that cut you so deep that those words that you get, the little hearts and the thank yous, and you make me feel stronger, and thank you for this
Yeah.
opportunity, they do mean something. And so to everybody out there that's giving us hearts or been there to support us, I thank you. So thank you, and thank you, ladies, for letting us
And
me.
we thank you.
thank you for
Absolutely.
coming up.
Thank you for coming up. We wanted you to have a chance to, speak your mind, and maybe more people than just come to your channel would be able to see it.
And we
Well,
wanted to
thank
make
you.
sure that we had the story straight, and I knew you'd straighten us out if we got it wrong.
Well, I
And
hope.
over here, you can talk and none of us will slip into a coma, okay?
Okay,
I'm
honey.
going to go out with Miss Vintage Wise and West Coast.
Yes.
All
I'll
right,
see y'all
ladies. Have a
later.
good night.
Oh,
Thank
y'all enjoy the
Night.
you.
show.
Night, night.
All right, bye.
Mods,
Oh,
can I ask?
let me
Oh,
do this. Let y'all know it's really me.
oh, there you go. Bye, beautiful.
Vintage.
Bye, Vintage.
Bye, ladies.
Bye,
Bye.
honey.
Can I ask
Bye.
one of the mods to drop her link also to their channel if they haven't already?
Yeah, to both of them, both the tavern
Yes,
and
the tavern
the
and
bitch and
the Beach
post,
Post.
please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw Ray Ray dropping it earlier, but we definitely
Thank you.
should do it
Thanks,
again.
Ray Ray.
Thank you, Ray Ray.
Thank you.
Oh, I already see it's in there. I see the bitch and post link is dropped. Awesome. Ray Ray's the
Thank you.
best.
Yeah. All right.
Lolita, where has Lolita gone?
Is she okay?
She is very quiet right now.
She's maybe gone.
That's usually me.
Oh.
Where is she gone?
Well, do we have another topic to go over while we wait for Lolita to get back? In this?
Well,
No, I'm here. I'm listening.
Oh. Do we have anything else to go over, Lolita?
I don't know. Do we? Or did everybody get out what they wanted to say?
Oh, can I say one thing? Josh is a piece of shit. Sorry, Opal. I know you've got a beautiful purple one there, but I'm just so over that man.
I will
and I can't
co-sign
believe
that.
what he's done. Yeah, that's just disgusting.
I think
Sorry,
we're
I
all
have to say
signing off on that one.
I'm trying not to slow up.
Yeah, he's disgusting. He's right up
Yeah.
there with Buddy. They're both disgusting, vile humans.
Like, I
But-
get own up what you've done, but the thing is, he just didn't do it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Like, he has done it through a span of months. So, and
then he
there's
went on his
people like
channel.
to-
He went on his channel and talked of this stuff as if it was no big deal, and downplayed how disgusting it really is. And to me, that's just vile. That means that he doesn't really understand the gravity of what he's done.
No, not at all. And I don't think he understood. Oh, maybe he knew it would come out, but maybe not to the extent that it has.
Right.
Maybe he thought, oh yeah, they may be able to get a bit. I don't know. I don't know what his thought was when he did this, thinking, well, you know, didn't he think, oh, well, I'm also on YouTube. It may come out. You know, someone might bring it out to the forefront. Like, hello, are you that dense to think that the way you've spoken about women, the way you've spoken about different nationalities, religions, race, anything, that it wouldn't come out eventually?
Right.
Just, you're a pig. Sorry, had to say that.
Yeah, it's all going to come
I'm
out.
out.
That's the thing about shitty behavior around here, Purple, Frosty, Josh. It's all going to come out.
Buddy.
Yeah, it's
Get all
all
the
going to
names
come out.
there.
And you've
And
got to own your
also-
shit around here, because if you don't, there is no more respect for you. There just
Right.
isn't.
And if you're sitting by and watching it and playing into it,
yeah,
then you're the same. Brenda,
exactly.
Heidi, Perp, Buddy, Lori,
Chris.
Chris, Karen, Ink,
Country Christian.
Country Christian.
Yeah.
You're all about supporting that. Change your name all you want. It doesn't change who you are.
Yep, sorry, we forgot Frank too. Thanks for that. Red and blue makes poo.
Yeah,
Frank.
Frank.
And
I
wasn't
don't know how
Frank
you got
told
two of
that
me up
Heidi
there.
or that Frosty left because she wanted him out or something like that? There was some kind of drama that they put onto Frank, and they come to find out it was all bullshit. So all this time, you know, Frank's probably been plotting to destroy Frosty, and it didn't even happen.
It just goes to show everything was
They
a
just
bunch of
messed with
bullshit.
him. Well,
Yeah.
how is that
I
okay?
think they
I'm
messed
sure.
with everyone.
Do you
I'm sure
see two
we'll be
poos?
getting the finger from Frank tonight.
Oh, I'm sure. Destroy us, Frank. Destroy us. Do your best.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He'll
With that
he'll
middle
he'll
finger.
shake that arm up there and get that finger out
Can you
there.
guys hear me?
Yeah, whatever.
I think I've said it before.
Yes,
The only thing Frank's going to destroy is a bottle of Jack Daniels.
I can hear you.
You there? He was trying to talk.
Opal?
Okay.
Uncle?
Well, I see two
Yeah.
poos.
Yeah, I see two.
I see two poos.
But I only
Oh,
hear one.
yeah.
I left
Alright, I
earlier,
think
but
with
it
that-
never left. I never left the screen,
Oh.
Mm. Okay.
so I don't know why I have two of me up there.
I
only
don't know
see
how.
one poo. I see one poo and
I
then
see one poo and then, yeah, one plain, like,
yeah.
Yeah,
there's no pick.
right. That's what I see as well.
Finger
All right,
or
my lovely
spoon.
ladies and jerks, I'm out.
Yeah, I
Have a
think we're
lovely
about.
Sunday. I'm having a good Monday. And you all take care of yourselves,
Have
okay?
a wonderful day.
All right.
Bye,
Have a good night.
everyone. Bye.
Let's hit him with an outro and get out of here.
Yeah, I ended up falling asleep. I'm sorry, guys.
That's okay.
And we
I
We
didn't
know you're.
I thought I
We
heard
know
you
you've been a
snoring.
little under the weather.
I
No,
was
she was
muted.
muted. She was muted.
Yeah, I wanted to play those lives, but we can do that another time. There's plenty of
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we'll definitely get into that, ladies.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's see what all develops in between there. But yeah, we'll go through those lives and maybe do that offline
Right.
and get them ready.
Oh yeah. Yeah, lip lock, you're fine, man. I use your wrench at your discretion. If somebody's being a dick, just do whatever. But yeah, all right. So are we
It's
wrapping
okay.
up?
It happens. Yeah,
Have a
I'm
good
ready
night,
to wrap
jerks.
it.
All right.
Well,
Good night,
thank you
everybody.
for coming, everybody in chat. We love you, and we will
Thank
see
you
you
all.
next time.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah, I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke, yeah, yeah. And I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke, yeah, yeah. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down.